Morning. It's been a while since I've worn my hoodie and my hat and my wind pants all at once in the morning. It's 29 degrees though, so there you go. Just a small little cold front that's moving out today, and had to even sleep with my water filter last night, so I've done that the last 2 nights. But I am making my way with frozen mouth, so I can't talk well, down into Harper's Ferry this morning. What they call the psychological halfway point of the trail. It's not quite the halfway point by miles, especially since the AT has grown over the years. But it's getting there. It's close enough. So I've been excited about this day. Having my picture made in front of the ATC's building, that iconic spot with that whitewashed brick is what it looks like. And just checking out Harpers Ferry. I've never been. So I will spend the day here and the evening. And Untouchable is still at the hostel. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. It's run by, it's kind of funny to me, they call them the Yellow Deli. It's this 12 tribes, I think it's what it's really called. It's like a religious cult organization. I don't know, it sounds cultish to me. But you can stay there for donations. And I think it's fine. I don't think that it's going to be anything like, he gets involved in some type of crazy ritual. But they might try to recruit him. So I told him if he doesn't show up by Wednesday to Harper's Ferry, then I knew where he was. Or he said that to me. But anyway, I think I'm about to cross the road, so probably ought to get off this phone, and my hand's freezing now. But I'll check back in Harper's Ferry. Got Virginia on one side, West Virginia on the other side of this road. Boy, it's a busy road. I may be here until this afternoon. Well, made it to Harper's Ferry, making my way to Battlegrounds Bakery to get some coffee, which I've not had, desperately need. Oh, here's a old, well, somewhere, there it is, pulp factory. I don't want to read all these signs right now. Normally I would. I'd want to take all this in. So I'm hungry. I had a bowl of, or a Ziploc bag of Kashi, some waffle maple cereal or something. It was actually good. But I've already hiked 9 miles today, which all of a sudden feels like a lot. I don't know why, but I'm hungry again. I definitely want some coffee. The ATC opens up at 10 o'clock, so I'm in no huge rush to get there. I mean, I guess they do have some kind of a register where you put your name in the order that, you come through. But, whatever. I'm going to get to Katahdin, and that's what matters. But it'll be interesting to see where I am in the lineup, just because I was number 74 when I left Springer. So will I be below that, above that? I'm going to predict below, only because of people who drop out. From the Quality Inn in Harpers Ferry. Yay! I made it here to the at least psychological halfway point. Not quite there miles wise, but getting darn close. So spent the night here last night, had really weird and really disturbing dreams about my family last night, and it wasn't a great night's sleep. I just kept waking up feeling icky. So, I don't know why I had those, but other than that, it's been a great stay. It was so fun, and just I don't know, surreal, I guess, to go to the ATC yesterday and have that iconic picture made right outside their front door, that everybody has made, or at least if they come through Harpers Ferry and make this little short detour, which they should, because those pictures are preserved in their archives forever, and they give you a copy of it. And oh man, it was great. So we hung out there a long time. I finally met up with Pocket Spork and Elf and Alpine Air and Dr. Pepper. Passed them on the way into town at their campsite bright and early. They were awake but still in their tents. But we had breakfast together at Battlegrounds, coffee or bakery, whatever it was called, and then went up to the ATC together and just hung out for a long time. They have a wonderful hiker lounge that you can just sit and relax, and it's where I'll have to head today after I have to check out of this hotel, because the plan is to meet Untouchable about, I think about 3.5 miles from here, back up trail. I'll have to backtrack, and we're going to camp at the West Virginia border to start the 4-state challenge really early tomorrow morning, as in like probably 2 or 3 in the morning is when I want to get up and get going, because it's about to get hot again. So I want to make as many miles as I can in the cool night air. And God willing, I finish this thing in 24 hours, but I have really had to promise myself that if I start to feel too tired or stumbling too much, because I know the last 7 miles are going to be really rough and rocky, that I will stop and just call it and not jeopardize this hike over a stupid challenge. And part of me is wondering if I should even do it. I mean, I'm 54 and I'm only 54, and I'm in good shape, I think, for my age. And I've built up to this point throughout this hike. So I keep having to remind myself that I think I'm ready for it physically, but I'm just worried about being sloppy with my feet. My feet get so sloppy at the end of every day. So we'll see how it goes. But Untouchable says his feet are better. His sister came up from North Carolina last night to visit, or yesterday, and I think that probably boosted his spirits too. I'm sure he's been feeling a little low. But he's gonna maybe come into town to get his picture made at the ATC, maybe not, I don't know. But at any rate, I'll be backtracking 3 uphill miles, 3.5, and getting at least some degree of shut-eye. I'll take you along for the journey. You guys can come along and not have to have your feet hurt the whole time like mine will be. We'll see how it goes. Provisions for the road ahead. So good evening from Virginia, and come with me, West Virginia. I'm right on the border right now. There's a sign that tells me so. And my tent is right there, so it's still in Virginia. But in about, 5 hours, I'll be waking up, if I ever even sleep, and scurrying to get out of here, because I'm starting the 4-state challenge. And Untouchable is sleeping at his trail angel's house with like 10 cats, he said. So I hope he doesn't have allergies. But his trail angel took him to the FedEx location in Winchester, Virginia, which is like an hour away, I think, to finally get his Merrills. Good Lord, this has been an ordeal for him. But he has his Merrills now, new ones, and he doesn't have to wear the Ultras that he's not been able to break in, at record speed. So he's ready to go. His feet feel good, he said, and I'm as ready as I'm going to be. I feel calm about it tonight. I've been kind of anxious about it. I watched a couple of YouTube videos of other people who've done it, and there are going to be a lot of rocks. And rocks are definitely, I'm sure you've noticed if you watched all these videos, my least favorite thing. So we'll get through it. It's just 44 miles, and it's just a very long day of hiking. I've done these miles before. I've done them in much stiffer terrain in the Smokies. So my friend Lane, and search and rescue teammate who's done this challenge, said he thinks it's about 30% easier than the Tour de la Conte challenge. So I did that in like 16 hours and 15 minutes, I believe was my time. I'm not trying to beat that time, not even close. I would love to finish in under 20 just because I don't want to be on my feet for 24 hours, but we'll see how it goes. Pocket Sport just finished it, and he did it, I think, in about 17 hours, and Elf is hot on his heels, so he'll finish it tonight too. And boy, I'm happy for them. So relieved that they're on the other side safely, or Elf almost is. And we'll be really happy to report the same, hopefully, about the same time tomorrow, 24 hours from now. But I'm going to do my best to get some shut-eye before I've got to get up. And I'll see you in the morning, just a few hours.